Maryville University welcomes you to today's program. Before we begin, please be sure all devices are on silent mode. As a reminder, the program is being live streamed for family and friends to watch. Please find your seat. We will begin shortly. Please rise as you are able for the processional.
Please be seated. Good morning and welcome. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the Occupational Therapy Program, I welcome the family and friends of the graduating class of 2024 to Maryville University. I would also like to thank and recognize the guests joining us for this occasion, the faculty of the Occupational Therapy Program, our honored speaker, Crystal Weaver, the Dean of the Walker College of Health Professions, Dr. Michelle Jenkins, and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jennifer Yukna. I'm Dr. Bob Cunningham, the Program Director of Maryville's Occupational Therapy Program and Associate Dean of the Walker College of Health Professions. I am proud to announce the hooding and commencement ceremony for the Master of Occupational Therapy degree to be in session. At this time, I am pleased to call on Dr. Laura Landon, who will introduce our guest speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Cunningham. My name is Dr. Laura Landon, and I have the pleasure of introducing Crystal Weaver. Crystal Weaver is a board-certified music therapist, a certified rehabilitation counselor, and a licensed professional counselor in the state of Missouri. She graduated cum laude with a bachelor's in music therapy in 2004 and graduated with a master's in rehabilitation counseling in 2010 from Maryville University. In 2019, Ms. Weaver obtained an additional graduate degree, a master's in health administration from St. Louis University. Crystal Weaver is currently pursuing a doctorate in educational leadership with an emphasis in higher education administration at Lindenwood University. In 2004, Crystal Weaver completed a national roster music therapy internship at Hospice of Palm Beach County in West Palm Beach, Florida. Later that same year, she accepted a full-time music therapy position at BJC Hospice in St. Louis, Missouri. In 2011, Crystal Weaver accepted a music therapy position at the St. Louis University Cancer Center, SLU Care Physician Group. In 2019, Crystal Weaver was promoted to Manager of Patient Support Services at the St. Louis University Cancer Center. In this position, Ms. Weaver managed the accreditation processes through the Commission on Cancer, American College of Surgeons, and supervised music therapy, social work, rehabilitation counseling, and nutritional services staff. In 2021, Crystal Weaver accepted a position at Maryville University as the Director of Music Therapy. Crystal Weaver's focus is to continue developing a cutting-edge music therapy program that provides evidence-based educational opportunities for students to achieve ongoing success and advancement in the evolving music therapy and healthcare landscapes. Please welcome Crystal Weaver.
Thank you so much. As a fellow Maryville graduate, I am thrilled to be with you today as you complete your educational journey at this institution. I must admit that when I was a student here at Maryville University in the early 2000s, I did not completely understand the role of occupational therapy in our healthcare community. It was not until I attended a required interdisciplinary professional event held in Huddock Chapel that I was even introduced to occupational therapy. At the end of the brief affair, I think I developed a vague academic understanding of the discipline. As I moved into my career within the healthcare industry, my academic understanding slightly morphed into a professional appreciation. For almost 2 decades, I worked alongside occupational therapists. I was supportive of the services they provided to patients and thankful for their contributions to our interdisciplinary team. But I never really considered the complexities of the discipline outside of my 9-to-5 workday. It was not until the summer of last year that my academic understanding and my professional appreciation fully evolved into a deep and profound respect for the discipline of occupational therapy and the intense hard work performed by occupational therapists in our community. On July 11th, 2024, I was awakened very early in the morning by my then 4-year-old daughter. She tapped me lightly on the shoulder as I lay in bed, and with her quiet voice, stated clearly and plainly, "Daddy fell in the bathroom." With some confusion, I walked into our bathroom to find my husband, Michael, collapsed on the floor. After a significant amount of fear and adrenaline, a call to 911, EMTs, an ambulance, an ER, a CT scan, an MRI, it was discovered my husband, in his mid-40s, was having a severe stroke, specifically in the basal ganglia area of his brain, in the left hemisphere. Later, we would find out my husband, Michael, was that something horrible was happening to my husband, and it needed to stop, and he needed to get better. Is there any medication he can receive? No. Unfortunately, no, the neurologist in the ER told me very simply. We don't know exactly when the stroke began. It probably started in the middle of the night, several hours ago. If we give him any medication to remove the blood clot, we could accidentally end his life. What about a surgical intervention? No, the blood vessels in the basal ganglia are too small. There is no way to surgically remove the clot. I don't understand. What do? We have to do something, I told the neurologist. We let the stroke run its course. Then your husband will have the opportunity to recover with therapy. Lots and lots and lots of occupational therapy. I soon found out that lots and lots and lots of therapy would equal 12 weeks, 3 months, all day, every day. After Michael was released from the hospital, he started outpatient therapy at the SSM Health Day Institute. At 8 a.m. on his very first day, we met Sam, my husband's occupational therapist and case manager. "Hello," she proclaimed with a brilliant, confident smile. "Let's find the path forward." And so the work with Sam began. Hard work. My husband, a gentle giant, the coach of our 9-year-old son's soccer team, musician, college graduate, softball player, project manager, a person who could easily throw our daughter over his shoulders as we walked through the St. Louis Zoo, could not lift his right arm, could not grasp a pencil, could not speak in a full sentence. And when I say that Sam put Michael through hard work, I mean she really put him through hard work. I remember one afternoon picking Michael up from therapy. "What did you do today?" I asked. Sam made me walk a straight line while spinning a plate with my right hand and answering trivia questions. Like what kind of trivia questions? Like name at least 3 fruits that start with the letter T? It was in that moment I had to remind my husband that I didn't think Sam expected him to fully succeed on the first try, nor could I, or the majority of college professors I worked with, on their best days rapidly name 3 fruits that start with the letter T. Tomato, tangerine, Tamarillo. I had to look it up. But Sam, his occupational therapist, knew that what she did mattered during those early sessions with my husband. What she did mattered. Sam knew Michael had to engage in frequent divergent thinking if he was going to go back to work and succeed in his career. As a project manager for major banks throughout the United States, Michael had to oversee the installation of several vaults and machines simultaneously on any given day, and mistakes on his part could be highly detrimental, not just for him, not just for a bank, but for anyone in a community who needed to access their funds to pay the bills or the rent or the mortgage on time. What she did mattered. With Sam managing my husband's therapy and care during the days, my anxieties soon dissolved. Sam understood who she was caring for, not just my husband, but everyone his life touched. Me, our children, our family, our friends, our coworkers. Sam understood not just what she did mattered, but who she did it for mattered. With my fears pacified, I was able to leave Michael at therapy during the day and return to work here at Maryville University. Because of Sam, my students did not struggle with a substitute instructor. Their training and education were not compromised. Unfortunately, midway through my husband's therapy, he, along with almost 100 coworkers, were laid off from their positions due to the company's decision to close the banking division. In addition to the setbacks Michael experienced from his stroke, he now had lost his job. Sam was not deterred. "I know this is really hard," she said, "but we will find the path forward." Trivia questions about fruits were quickly replaced with mock interview questions. While I don't think it's required for an occupational therapist to change course and do interview preparation with a patient, Sam knew why she needed to make the change. What she did mattered, who she did it for mattered, and why she did it mattered. My husband had in his mind a wealth of knowledge. If he could successfully move and write and type on a computer and communicate on the phone, he could rejoin his chosen industry with a new employer and be an active contributor. While regaining his hand-eye coordination and grip with his right hand by playing table tennis and developing fine motor skills by threading small needles, Sam would also further challenge Michael, helping him to prepare for upcoming phone calls and Zoom interviews? What are your strengths? What are your talents? What do you expect from your future employer? Always consistent, always present, always showing Michael the path forward. A few weeks later, another setback. A large tumor was discovered on Michael's throat. How is this going to work? How can Michael continue his therapy, go on interviews, and have surgery? What if it's cancer? Sam, his occupational therapist, was not shaken. I know this is really hard, but we will find the path forward. And so it continued, hour after hour, day after day, week after week. Sam walked with us. She helped us find a path forward. We had many successes. Michael found a new company in his industry who wanted his talents. The tumor was benign, and surgery could wait another year. But I don't want to paint a picture of utopia. Many days are still very hard. There are still many moments of struggle. There are still setbacks. Michael is still working on regaining enough strength in his arm to rejoin his softball team. He can no longer throw our daughter over his shoulders as we walk through the St. Louis Zoo, but he can gently grip her hand as we walk along the river's edge to visit the elephants. Sam helped us find a path forward, a path that we are still slowly walking. And I encourage you to do the same. Find your path forward as an occupational therapist and help others find their path forward. You may not realize it now, but in the coming years, daily work tasks may start to become monotonous and stale. Our day-to-day responsibilities as healthcare workers can become tedious and repetitive, dare I say at times boring. During those times, I strongly encourage you to take a moment, take a breath, remember the story you heard today. Because my husband's journey is not unique, and we must always remember our actions and efforts have ripple effects that influence countless lives. Because what you do matters, who you do it for matters, and why you do it matters. It matters. So today, I want to not only congratulate you, but to thank you. Thank you for the efforts you have put into your educational journey. Thank you for the services you will provide your patients and their families. And thank you for the lasting contributions you will make to your community as an occupational therapist. Your journey will be a path forward that matters. Congratulations, and thank you.
Crystal, on behalf of the faculty and the graduates, thank you for being part of today's ceremony. We appreciate the perspective you've shared today regarding you and your husband's experience with occupational therapy. I think we've learned a lot from hearing your story today. I would now like to introduce Dr. Michelle Jenkins, Dean of the Walker College of Health Professions.
Vice President Yukna, it is my privilege to present to you the candidates assembled here who have completed all coursework in the Myrtle E. and Earl E. Walker College of Health Professions at Maryville University for the Master of Occupational Therapy degree. Dr. Ashlyn Cunningham and Dr. Rebecca Birkenmeyer will be hooding our students. As I call your name, please approach the stage. Alyssa Mae Adams. Alyssa is from St. Louis, Missouri, and is accepted an outpatient pediatric position at Fraser in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Bailey Adele Anderson. Bailey is from Palmyra, Missouri, and plans to practice in pediatrics. Leah Mariangela Blissett. Leah is from Sikeston, Missouri, and plans to practice in school-based therapy. Morgan Ray Blunt. Morgan is from Oak Creek, Wisconsin, and has accepted a position at Mercy Jefferson Acute Rehabilitation Unit. Hope Alexandra Brubaker. Hope is from Webster Groves, Missouri, and plans to work in pediatrics. Ari Mika Saganovich. Ari is from Gorham, Illinois, and plans to work with adults. Caitlin Nicole Crowder. Caitlin is from Chatham, Illinois, and has accepted an inpatient rehabilitation position at Springfield Memorial Hospital in Springfield, Illinois. Kelly C. Eckelkamp. Kelly is from Washington, Missouri, and has accepted an outpatient position with Athletico in Sullivan, Missouri. Kaylin Emily Fisher. Kaylin is from Bowling Green, Missouri, and plans to work in pediatrics. Alexis Diane Hanks. Alexis is from Jackson, Missouri, and plans to work in pediatrics. Madeline Haley Hubbs. Madeline is from Bridgeton, Missouri, and plans to practice in school-based therapy. Clarice Rose Jansen. Clarice is from Bartelso, Illinois, and has accepted an acute care position with St. Louis University Hospital. Miranda Lee Kirchhoff. Miranda is from Wentzville, Missouri, and plans to work in pediatrics. Shayna Bell Kometz. Shayna is from Crystal City, Missouri, and plans to work in acute care. Madison Lauren Langley. Madison is from Hillsborough, Missouri, and plans to work with older adults. Audrey Eleanor Louie. Audrey is from Tucson, Arizona, and plans to work with adults. Mary Jane McGuire. Mary is from Washington, Missouri, and has accepted an acute care position with SSM DePaul. Kelly Marie Martin. Kelly is from Bartlett, Illinois, and plans to work in the area of hand therapy. Catherine Elizabeth Mathis. Catherine is from Festus, Missouri, and has accepted a position with the Rehabilitation Institute of St. Louis. McKenna N. McCoy. McKenna is from Sullivan, Missouri, and has accepted a position with AW Healthcare. Emma A. McGuire. Emma is from Plainfield, Illinois, and plans to work in acute care or inpatient rehabilitation. Varun Manoj Merchant. Varun is from Mount Vernon, Illinois, and plans to work in rehabilitation. Elizabeth Ann Miller. Elizabeth is from DeSoto, Missouri, and has accepted an outpatient pediatric position with Freedom of Speech Therapy. Caitlin Marie Osmolsky. Caitlin is from Peoria, Illinois, and has accepted an inpatient rehabilitation position with OSF Healthcare. Camry Page Pratt. Camry is from Jacksonville, Illinois, and has accepted a hand therapy position with Access Physical Therapy. Megan J. Reese. Megan is from Eureka, Missouri, and has accepted a position with SSM Day Institute. L. Rakers Roughcar. L is from St. Louis, Missouri, and has accepted an outpatient position with the Kirkwood SSM Day Institute. Amelia M. Signorelli. Amelia is from St. Peters, Missouri, and has accepted a hand therapy position with SSM. Alyssa K. Smith. Alyssa is from Branson, Missouri, and plans to work in adult rehabilitation. Teresa Catherine Strake. Teresa is from Baldwin, Missouri, and is interested in pediatrics and hand therapy. Alexandria Quinn Van Sickle. Alexandria is from Fowler, Colorado, and plans to practice outpatient therapy in Kansas. Callie Elizabeth Vaughn. Callie is from Crab Orchard, Illinois, and plans to work in hand therapy. Cassidy Irene Weller. Cassidy is from Palmyra, Illinois, and plans to work in outpatient pediatrics. Olivia Rose Whitney. Olivia is from Springfield, Illinois, and plans to work in adult acute care or rehabilitation. I would also like to recognize the graduates who are unable to attend today. Jesse Del Vecchio. It is now my pleasure to introduce Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Jennifer Yukna, who will confer the degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and upon the recommendation of the Maryville University faculty, I confer upon you the Master of Occupational Therapy degree as have been completed and invest in you in all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Will all of the candidates in the Myrtle E. and Earl E. Walker College of Health Professions please rise and receive our recognition. Please be seated.
At this time, I have the honor of presenting the Award for Academic Excellence in Occupational Therapy. This award recognizes a graduating Master of Occupational Therapy student for exceptional intellectual ability and excellence in scholarship throughout their academic career at Maryville University. This year, we will recognize 2 students with this award. The first recipient maintained a 4.0 cumulative grade point average throughout the occupational therapy graduate program and has gone above and beyond in all her academic endeavors. This student is recognized for the high level of detail she provided with written work and her ability to proactively seek out information and share it with others. She actively engaged in all of her academic coursework and was adept at translating evidence into meaningful evaluation and intervention plans to enhance her own her own and her classmates' knowledge of evidence-based occupational therapy practice. Additionally, this student has submitted her academic research for publication within OT education and has presented at the state level. Now you're going to have to wait a second. The second recipient maintained a 4.0 cumulative grade point average throughout the occupational therapy graduate program and has showcased her excellence in scholarship through her consistent dedication to the field. Notably, she has co-published an article in the OT Practice Journal demonstrating her ability to contribute valuable insights to the professional community. Her strong therapeutic use of self has allowed her to connect authentically with clients and peers alike, fostering a supportive learning environment. Additionally, this student has provided reflective and professional feedback regarding both classroom and clinical education, enhancing the academic experience for all. With great pleasure, the faculty present the Award for Academic Excellence in Occupational Therapy to Camry Pratt and Madeline Hubbs. Please come up. It is now my honor to present the Occupational Therapy Faculty Award. This award recognizes an occupational therapy student who most exemplifies the characteristics and qualities of the occupational therapy profession. The characteristics of a professional occupational therapist are evident in the graduate who is receiving this award today. Throughout this student's time in Maryville's occupational therapy program, they consistently demonstrated a commitment and drive to become an ethical, emotionally intelligent, and accomplished occupational therapist. They embodied the core ethical principles of our profession as they pursued excellence in their academics, practical skills, and professionalism. The student always strived for the best solution in academic and client situations, regardless of the amount of effort required. This student's passion for helping others feel accepted and successful was demonstrated not only within their own cohort, but also extended to all students within the OT program. With great pleasure, the faculty present the 2024 Occupational Therapy Faculty Award to Miranda Kirchhoff. Miranda? Okay, today marks a monumentous occasion in your journey to becoming occupational therapists. Through your dedication, perseverance, and passion, you have successfully attained the academic credentials necessary to embark on your careers. You have demonstrated remarkable flexibility and adaptability throughout the learning process, and the faculty and I are proud of your accomplishments. As you step into your new roles as occupational therapists, I urge you to view this path as a journey rather than a destination. Although you have completed this critical first step in your formal OT education, your true learning is just beginning. As you continue on this journey, you will have the opportunity to transform lives, helping individuals engage in the activities they want to do, need to do, and are expected to do. The faculty and I encourage you to remain committed to lifelong learning, ensuring that you are equipped to meet the diverse occupational needs of the clients you will serve. Maryville Occupational Therapy graduates are recognized locally, regionally, and nationally for their professionalism and depth of clinical skills. Today, you join this tradition and have rightfully earned the title of occupational therapist. The faculty and I wish you every success as we look forward to hearing about your future accomplishments and how each of you have contributed to the reputation of the Maryville Occupational Therapy Program. Let's give them a round of applause. This concludes our ceremony. I would ask you all to remain seated until the platform party and the students have exited. Thank you all very much for attending.
time.